Oh. Hi. It's been some time. I hate doing these videos. I haven't recorded a video. Well, actually, hang on. What is today's date? Today's date is Monday, 13th of June. I haven't actually sat down and recorded a video since September. I'm not doing too good. I'm not asking for sympathy or whatever. I'm just here. I'm not doing too good in the old brain at the minute. The mental side of things at the minute. Mental health is really low. I don't really know how to explain this, but something happened in October, and I haven't been the same since. I don't really want to give too much detail, as a lot of it is personal and the actual incident itself involves my mother, and I don't think she'd want me explaining a lot on the internet, despite, it helps to give context for stuff, but basically, I've been speaking to a counsellor in my university, and it's kind of like therapy. It's a one-on-one session where you just sort of talk about stuff. I swear to God, if that dog is off on one. And recently, over the past, basically I've been like this. It's probably about, well, at the time of the incident I was fine. I know everything's a little cloudy as I'm not. The day I decide to do this, the dog starts to go on one. As I was saying, I've not been feeling so good over the past few months. I'll probably say around start of March till now. I've got a little bit of a sore throat. That's probably why I sound like this. But basically, at the time of, I'll call it the incident, I felt fine. I felt like I handled the situation okay. But the past few months, it has caught up to me, and it is just a little bit difficult. Just life in general, really. I've had one of my friends I've played with, like Alex. He's edited for the channel a couple times. He even said to me one time, he's like, "Look, something's not right with you. Everyone in class can notice." So that's when I sort of brought it to the attention of my tutors, who then forwarded me on to my university counsellor. So I've been doing that. As of the 13th of June, which is today, I have two more for one-on-one sessions, one tomorrow and one next Tuesday, and then as far as I know, that's going to be for them. But over the past few months, there's also, if any of you have an Apple Watch, you'll know by default, I haven't tampered with any of the settings really, but by default, it's a heart rate thing, and if that goes above 120 BPM, that it sort of pings you and lets you know, hey, you're above 120, like, what are you doing? I've had that go off a lot over the past few weeks, and there was one time, I think it's, if you're walking or running, I understand it's obviously going to be high, but with me, it happens when I'm like just sat down, it will just go off. And then there was this one time where I came into my uni lesson, and I was just sat there, and it went off. I'm looking at it, thinking, right, it'll go back down, but then it was going up and up and up until it was like it got to like 150-ish, and I said to my tutor, I was like, is this normal? Like, trying to be jokingly, and no, it's like, is it normally supposed to be this high? And he's like, no, get help. Like, obviously trying to be nice and caring. It's like, go see somebody. Then I thought, like, yeah, okay. So we went over to, he was going to take me over to the student services area, and I'll drink some water and stuff. As I left the room, it jumped to 170, and I thought, it shouldn't be like that. Anyway, so that happened. I sat there. The thing is, I didn't have any symptoms. I didn't feel nauseous. I didn't feel like lightheaded or anything like that. I just felt fine. I could feel my heart like beat really fast, but that was it. So I just sat in that room with the other members of staff for the rest of the day, and then I went home. And then a couple weeks later, it started happening again. Not as high as that, thankfully. That's the highest I've seen, 175. That's the highest I've ever seen it go. I'm trying to think what to say. This is all off the top of my head. I don't have anything planned. So yeah, it happened again a few weeks later. I think I came back home from a Hans Zimmer concert with my dad, and it pinged off again, 150. I've just walked into my house. So then over the weekend, this is on the Friday night that happened, and over the weekend, booked a doctor's appointment. We went on the Monday, just sort of explaining stuff, and right, come back in the following Friday. So Monday, come in the Friday same week, and we'll do blood tests and stuff like that. So went there, did that. Had all the I can't remember what it's called, but they put sticky pads on me, I don't know, 6 or 8 of them, just sort of get readings or whatnot. And then the Thursday the week next, I got a phone appointment to say your bloods are fine. You just everything, basically there's nothing wrong with you. You just got very high heart rate. So I'm like, great, thanks for that. So yeah, that's that side of things out of the way now. Mentally, if you was to take a mirror and hit it enough so it breaks but not completely shatters into a million pieces, I'm that broken mirror. That's how I feel. It's hard to explain it without somebody already being in the same mindset. I'm trying to think of what to say. Like I said before, I don't have anything planned. I just sort of sat down and thought, I need to do this at some point. Because I've been absent. Well, I last posted in January. But I'm recording in September. I haven't had the motivation with the current mental state I am in. That's what I'm trying to say. I do want to return. I always say that word. I want to return. Like it's sort of grand thing. Oh, he's back. Nobody cared when I was here anyway. So, to whoever is out there watching this, whoever you are, my dog has appeared. It's just ruined the moment. Any real person who I am talking to now, say hi in the comments. It means the world to me. Just to know that there's somebody out there. Or I don't know, because it just feels like bots. Nobody interacts. So I get that it's a bit one-sided. It's like, oh yeah, YouTube's unfair and stuff. I get that. And a lot of this is just for fun. But it's not fun if I can't interact with anybody. You know what I mean? It's a little lonely. It's I do this stuff, but nobody says hi, nobody says anything in the comments. The likes are a couple of them on myself from my other accounts. One of them is an account I had from when I was in college, and the other one is just this personal channel. I've only put one video on there, which is just the some sort of video Batman tribute thing. But that's it. It's I am my own biggest, enemy and fan. I don't want to explain what happened in October, but I think I have to in order for context to know how my mental state currently is. It's I know losing a loved one can like mess you up really bad. Well, all I'm gonna say is losing somebody is terrible, and so I've had to deal with it a couple of, like, more than I like to know, like more than I like to have done. But it's that little verge between you're about to lose somebody that's where I am at, because I almost lost my mother in October by her own hand, essentially. If you get what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to avoid the big S word. You know, where you hurt yourself. I'm trying to avoid that in the best possible way I can. So, well, there was an issue with mother's medication, and she wasn't doing so good, and she attempted to hurt herself. And I saw it firsthand. There was blood. At the time, I felt fine. I sat with her the whole day. I don't know. The one thing I've been trying to, like, talk with my counsellor about is the fact that, like, something inside of me, I have some form of guilt, because I sat with her the entire day from the moment I got up to the moment I went to bed. But there was one moment where I got up to go to the bathroom. That's when it happened. So it's like this thing in the back of my head. It's like, if I didn't leave, that might not have happened. And thankfully, nothing has since. She's been fine since November. But in the recent months, like end of February, early March, I think it's crept up on me. Okay. And it's been difficult, I will admit. Now, I can say this as a promise. I have never had thoughts myself of doing anything myself. I hope to never do. But as the minute goes, I have no plans to. As stressful as my life currently is, I don't know what to do. And I'll be quite frankly honest with you. I'll look you in the eyes. I'm scared for my future. I don't know what to do with my life. The Spider-Man videos, they're all about an hour long, maybe a little more an hour, but they're all roughly an hour. Full game, I recorded back to back the entire game, all 8 episodes, so that's about 8 hours worth, 8 to 8.5 hours of videos. I have uploaded 5 of them. I have had episodes 6, 7, and 8 just sat on a hard drive because I've not felt like doing them. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up now. See you whenever I upload. Well, yeah, I kind of forgot I recorded that. Anyway, today is my birthday. I am officially 22 years old. Just gonna sort of fill you in from the last time, from what you've just seen. Where am I pointing to? Which was the 13th of June up until now, so I'm gonna fill you in on what's happening there. So, one thing that I forgot to mention in that last video, one just before this, was that when I was on the phone, when I had that phone appointment to sort of like confirm blood results, I actually spoke to them about my mental health and all that sort of stuff, and they offered me some tablets, which I at the time I said I don't think I need them, but I'm glad to know I can get them if I do need them, so they're available to me. And then about a week later, I said, yeah, I probably do need them. And then about fast forward to about early August, I decided to stop taking them because I didn't feel a change. It was like 28 little small tablets in like a little packet, and for the first week it was 1 a day, and then after the first week it went to 2 a day. And I went through 3 boxes over the course of like 2 months-ish, 2 to 3 months. So yeah, that was happening. How have I been since then? I mean, I feel a bit better. I've been out of the house more. I've been spending some time with family a bit more. Yeah. The whole thing with the council thing. Now, at the time when after that last video when I recorded, I had about 2 sessions left. It was like once a week. After that, my counsellor said that when I return, which, today is the 6th, I have an induction tomorrow, which is sort of like a go in, welcome back, here's your timetable sort of thing, and then I properly go back on the 12th for my final year. So what I remember her saying was that when you go back, you can ask for more counselling if you wish to have it, and I personally think it was nice to sit down and talk to somebody, somebody who isn't my family, if that makes sense, somebody who knows this sort of stuff. But yeah, I am feeling better, not completely to a fullest extent, but I am feeling better than I was a good few months ago. Yeah. I can't remember if I mentioned it in the last video, but with the Spider-Man videos, I recorded 8 of them for the entire game. I'm probably repeating myself here, I can't remember. But when I recorded them all last September, bearing in mind, so yeah, I was a different person back then, a much happier person. I recorded the entire game back to back over the course of one or 2 days, just straight full game, start to finish, all 1 hour each. The first 5 are up, last one went up in around September, I think, and then episodes 6, 7 and 8 I have on a hard drive just down here. I never got around to doing them because I just didn't have any motivation. Like I said, I'm probably repeating myself, but yeah, I do want to. Well, the thing is, at the time of recording this video, The Last of Us Part 1 remake has been released, and I've already played the remastered, but I do want to play the second game. Just play Part 2, just sort of complete it off, if that makes sense. Do that. Obviously I want to get Spider-Man finished and uploaded, just finish that off. And I just got flashbacks to the last video I made. Sort of this sort of type of sit down talking, explaining where the hell I've been and all that sort of stuff. And then I remember just picturing saying, I want to actually finish games, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's like, yeah, so much for that. Yeah, this is all not scripted. Anytime I pause or I laugh, I'm trying to think of things to say. Yeah, so I'm going into my final year of uni. After this, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with my life. Obviously get a job, because I need money. Who doesn't need money? Who doesn't like money? But, yeah, I just don't know what to do. I mean, luckily over the past few months, Alex has been here for me. I've been talking pretty much every single day. I mean, yeah, it's just been nice to hang out with. Glad he's been here with me. Hope he's here for a lot longer. And yeah, I'm leave this off here now. Oh, by the way, I have another channel which I think I mentioned briefly, like just a second channel where I've been doing like edits. So I think I take like a movie or a TV show and I do edits. And now about 5 months ago I did a Batman one. Since then I haven't done anything. But I'm currently working on a Better Call Saul one. So yeah, that might go up within the next few days or so. But until then, well, first off, when I end this video, I'm gonna trim this down a bit. I'm going to finish Spider-Man, get those up, and then maybe start recording some games again. And I just with not doing him in such a long time, I kind of feel like something's missing. You know what I mean? It'll be nice to do them again. You know, a sense of purpose, so to speak. So yeah. See you all another time.